us your bygone kin, with one world's end as a new begin. And should our souls scatter unto the wind, still we shall live on. Stand tall. The storm, her tears on her skin, the days of our years gone, our souls soaked in sin. These men with we seek commands, eternal winds to the land descend. Our journey will never who've fallen to those who rise, a prayer to keep us ever by your side, an undying promise that we just might carry on in a song. Pray don't forget us, your bygone kin, with one world's end as a new begin. And should our souls scatter unto the wind, still we shall live on. Stand tall.
Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing this evening? Nice to have you along with me, as always. So we've got the lovely Miss Kelly, who's welcoming us, opening the stream with us this evening. Come here. There we go. That's a good girl. So that's got to be a good sign, hasn't it? Got the VIP first thing. How is everybody doing today? Have you had a good day? Have you been up to anything interesting? Have you been up to something really mundane and boring? You know I love to hear about it. Please do tell me all about it. Turn my mic down a little bit. Like that. Is that better? Is this better now? No, apparently not. Oh. Okay, let's try. Is that better on the mic level? Let me know. Well, now can you not hear me at all? I don't know. Okay, I shall. Alright, okay. We'll just carry on as normal for now. Tech support will be here shortly. So for anyone that didn't see last time, obviously we got our free company. You can hear it's too loud. Okay, let's go down a bit. Miss Killy, that's not overly helpful because I can't actually see. I can't actually see. I'm trying to turn it down, but Miss Kelly has decided to come and get in the way. Shift your fairy bum. Good girl. How about now? Still very technical. I'm going to assume that's okay until I get told otherwise. I've started talking slightly quieter as well, so that might also have an effect. But yes, for anyone that wasn't with us last time, we got our free company. This is me on my throne. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good evening, Freaky. Good evening, Tigger. Lovely to have you along. Am I really, really loud on you as well? The game seems really loud today as well. Everything really loud? Maybe we're just all really loud today. Yeah, very loud. Just me or the game as well? Let's try that. Right. Is that better? Everything's very loud. Okay. I don't know. I haven't played with any of the levels. Tech support will probably have to come and help in a moment. I've turned the game down a bit. I've turned that down a little bit. Is that any better? Not really. Okay. We might have to wait for tech support then. Let's try turning that one down. How about now? I've turned everything down a little bit, so I'm hoping that will be a little bit better now. So the game has dropped slightly. Mic is still loud. Okay. Okay, I've turned it down a bit more. Hopefully that's not too bonkersly loud for the moment. I'll get tech support to come and play with it in a minute. Okay, so we're at our free company house. We're on our throne, looking extra lovely, obviously. We've got some stuff to get on with, so we're going to go do that. We've got to go head to the Black Shroud, but what we'll do is go and have a look just to see if anybody's been up to anything in the free company house. Okay, oh, hey, look at all this lot. So this is our music-y thing that's playing songs. Cool. So we've got some playlists on there now, and we've got a company chest that we can put stuff in, and somebody's been putting stuff in. Oh, game screen, sorry. Yeah. There we go. I do apologise. Now I'm muted. I promise you I'm definitely not. How? Oh, I don't know what's going on with the sound. Can you hear me now? Technology. It's weird, isn't it? Because literally I've done nothing since last week. So, company chest. Okay, company chest so we can put things in. So that's cool. We've got a nice set of table and chairs. Oh, lovely, look at this. Let's have a little seat in one of the chairs. How do I sit in one of these chairs? Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? Head of the table, naturally. Right, hang on a minute. I should. There we go. Me and Han Solo at the table. Right. Okie dokie. So, anything else been going on? Let's have a look downstairs. No, nobody's touched downstairs yet. Okay. God, the game feels very loud even to me. So we've got our throne area, we've got a dining table area, we've got a chest, we've got the music. Ooh, what's that thing? We've got this thing. We've got a retainer. We've not hit. Okay, so retainers. Summoning bells are used to call forth any retainers you have in your employ. Retainers are helpful NPCs who can be hired by players to maintain items in guild as well as place goods up for sale in the markets. Okay. Once you have been given approval to hire retainers, speak with Furub in Limpsa, Parnell in Gridania, Shabaki in Uldar, Prunilla in Ishgard, or Kazashi in Kugain. Okay then. Well, let's head to the Black Shroud now, and we'll figure all that other stuff out later. Off to Gridania we go. Hello, Asriel TV. Hello, how are you doing today? Yeah, game is going very well, thank you. We've only just started, so there's a lot to do yet. Right. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the chat. Lovely to have you along with us. Are you a player yourself? Conjurer's Guild we want. And also a little thank you to Mr. Andvari who has followed. That's great. I have literally just finished the very first game. I've just found out I'm the Warrior of Light, and now I'm doing the patch quests before moving on to, I want to say Heavensward, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is my first playthrough and first time doing anything, and literally we've just finished the first section of the game. Conjurer's Guild I said. I take it you've played through then, from that comment. I have to go in via the Silent Conjurer, don't I? Okay, so Silent Conjurer says, welcome back, Honoured Zion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The Elder Seedseer waits you within. So off we go. It's been a while since you played. You're taking some time off. Oh, okay, so you're playing something else at the moment. We're off to speak to I don't know where I'm going. I got lost then. Can E. Senna, who is Froggy's favourite. It's Froggy's not on with us yet. Froggy's favourite character.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
My favourite character my favourite character is Rambros from the Crystal Tower raids. He is hilarious, like so straight and blunt, tells it like it is. Yeah, he's my favourite character. What about you?
Ramu made trial of you?
So you sound quite so surprised.
I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without.
Sid. Good choice. Yeah, Sid is cool. Oh, Miss Killy's back.
It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees.
I saw a pretty cat!
You did tour a pretty tat. She's very cuddly and with us this evening. Hi. For anyone that is joining, this is the actual star of the show. This is Miss Killy. He's going to jump down now. You come back to say hello to everyone. She's the VIP. I'm just the face, but she's the actual reason everyone comes to watch, aren't you? Hey, you just get a little set of ears every now and then and a tail. I am indeed moaning summoner. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I have tried Bard and Archer as well. I liked them, but not as much. It's a black Nico. Nico? What's a black Neko? At the moment she's sniffing the screen. She's got a thing about sitting right in front of the screen, so I can't actually do anything right now. Right, let's put gameplay back on. Here we go. Right.
Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union.
She looks a bit like Toothless, to be honest.
Bind the alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all.
Well, that's true. How do we get people on board with that, though?
Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
Apparently it's because you annoy people.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done.
Yes, I've been very busy dealing with your primal problems and dealing with refugees.
Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return.
Exactly. Give me some stuff.
As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Okay, we are just gonna have a little play around with the sound. Just bear with us 1 second. So, while tech support hides in the side ground dealing with the sound issues, tell me about your day, everybody. What's everyone been up to today? Have you been doing anything exciting? Have you been doing anything really mundane and boring? Just, the everyday stuff that's that we all have to do. Has anyone hoovered? Maybe you've dusted. Did you clean the curtains today? Did you take your dog out for a walk? I love to hear everything that you've been up to. We particularly like to hear what you've been eating for dinner. So I had a chow mein, not a takeaway one, just a box from the supermarket, but it was still good. So, it was a good day. Lots of housework and packing for holiday. Exciting, exciting. Staycation, or are you venturing further afield? I do love going on holiday. Right, you should have noticed some difference with the sound now. Let me know. Staycation. to your rest day today. Think you're going to play Final Fantasy for the whole day to take your mind off things. Well, that's very handy, Azrael. You can stay here with us. You can chill out. We'll be playing. You can, you know, if you do any dungeons or anything, we can all run together. Yep. Hale says it's not quite a holiday, but I've been getting ready to have the weekend away, so you've been packing stuff too. Look at all these people going on holiday. Good evening, Hale, by the way. Nice to have you along. Mwah. Right, okay. Sound is good. Excellent. See, tech support is so useful. Right, let's see what Canisena is going to carry on telling us.
Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my
Cheers,
heart?
everyone, by the way. Nice cup of tea for me this evening. What is everyone else drinking? I'm sure you're playing 16, not 14 online. Oh, that's a shame. The Nightbot's just popping up. Please do feel free to follow me on YouTube. Then you can catch up with any of my previous streams if you would like to. Right, how's Joy? Guessing this is just after the Rami fight. Yes, I haven't been on since Tuesday, so nice. Yeah, you get some nice continuity. You're on the hot chocolate. You've got popcorn flavour. Oh, that sounds good. And your glimpse. Oh, okay. And also, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can subscribe to my channel free of charge. And if you need help to do so, pop it in the chat, and tech support will talk you through it. He's very useful, my tech support. I should get him something. Oh, so does everyone in the Discord see my challenge for today? Right, let's have a quick chat with Papalimo. So for those of you who are not in the Discord chat, which I'm sure the Nightbot will pop up in a bit, we have a charity thread, and in that I set little charity challenges, and today's challenge was to carry out an act of love. Now that could be something as simple as putting some food in the food bank trolley at the supermarket. It could be something like making your partner a nice cup of tea. It could be a little bit of self-care, because you know self-love is very important too. So, did anybody do an act of love today? Tigger did. Tigger, you saw my post. I am very pleased to see that. I'm glad that, you know, I don't get completely ignored. I know I am just the face of the stream, but come on, people. Right, what's Pap got to say? So, thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Diawara? I'd hoped Lord Ramu could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the primal sudden challenge. It seems that Orangier too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Diawara? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Right. Oh, Azrael says, you're still doing a free trial, so you can't do anything much with the restrictions. Just want to try and max out as much as you can before subbing to the game. That's cool. You would not be the only person on the free trial here, but we can still help you out with your dungeons and all your challenges and instances and all that sort of thing. That's what we tend to do. Tigger put some money in the charity shop box at a pet shop. Ah, I applaud you for your act of love. Good job. Has anyone else done an act of love today? I bought my mother-in-law a cake, so I think that was my act of love. Obviously, I give all of you guys my love by playing here with you tonight. Right, off to see Minfilia. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank my mother and father and the midwife who delivered me, and I just, you know, we've been on such a journey together. Okay, that's quite enough of that. Hale says that you haven't managed to do anything outright generous today because you haven't been out at all today. Well, that's okay, because you know you don't have to go out to have a bit of love in your life. You can do it online. Or you could just do a little bit of pampering if you need a bit of pampering, you know? So, yes, right, we have got an ad break coming in about 4.5 minutes, so let's get cracking and speak to Minfilia before that happens, shall we? Come on, Diawara. Is everyone liking a new outfit who hadn't seen it already? It's cool, isn't it? I feel it's like very summonery, Very chilled out, boho kind of thing. Right. Let's move our butts to speak to Minfilia. We've got 4 minutes, we can totally do that. Here we go. Oh, we've had somebody join our free company. Feywild, lovely to have you along in the free company. Okay, so Minfilia says, welcome back, Diawara. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Irantier's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of Ascian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. I still always think that I sound like Umbridge when I do my Minfilia voice. Okay.
If everyone is ready, let us begin.
I don't have to do voices. Excellent.
Urianger, the floor is yours.
I know. Channeling my inner Dolores Umbridge.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus.
I will have order. Sorry.
Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
Yeah, just shake that off.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
Cheerful.
And
Bash
'tis my
people up.
belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence.
Mm-hmm.
In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension.
It's never a good
The
idea.
etheric readings taken by Yashtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tell us more. Tell me more, tell me
The
more.
disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
But eye protection is important.
The significance
Safety,
of
people. Bit of
Yashtola's
PPE.
readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that made my day. Well, I'm happy to be of service. Always wear sunscreen.
Before
Absolutely.
discussing our new
And
discoveries,
eye
it may
protection.
benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Oh, okay then. We've got 1 minute to do it though, Minfilia, I'm just saying. Oh, we're having
Let
a little
us
school
begin
day.
with what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Oh. Okay. Oops, sorry, I forgot to click.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
Oh, we are reincarnated. Exciting. I've snoozed the ads for 5 minutes. I didn't know I could do that. So we can get through this
'Tis
Aether.
as the heavens did
eighth
decree,
lesson.
the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
But what about new souls? Where do they come from? This is all very philosophical all of a sudden.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
Or Placed with me where I can summon them. Yay!
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
I mean, if I was going to choose a new body, I think I might go with a bit of Kelly Brook. She's very nice curves.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals.
They're
They
vampires.
exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
Ooh.
A soul
Ghosties.
that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
It's going to go into a fish or
If
an
mortal
ant or
death
something.
entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Is everyone else following this? This is very sciencey.
Yes, it exists in
Well,
neither this realm
you
nor
know,
the next.
Final
abiding
Fantasy
instead in the
sciencey.
space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Never
I
Thancred,
am
I'm
sorry,
afraid.
my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan.
Okay.
If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection,
Ooh. Then they'd just be trapped. Just imprisoned forever as nothing. Wow.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the
She's a
bodiless
smart
soul
old cookie.
within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
Can I just say, the idea of being trapped as like ether in a crystal for like eternity sounds quite horrific, doesn't it really? Wouldn't it be funny if the whole of like the meaning of life had been discovered in the middle of this game? Like,
At
with
present,
Final
we lack a
Fantasy
viable means to
actually
entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul.
figured out the meaning of the song.
Yet I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
But calling people different names, it confuses me. Just have one name for everybody. Yeah, it would be awful. Right.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
Oh. Aranje, very sort of priesty-like.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
We'll call him Archon. His name's Aranje, which makes me think of orangutan, which I prefer because then I can remember it. Oh. Oh. I bet the Ascians are like, oh no, we need to stop this stuff right now. That was not the word I was going to originally use. The Lord of Leven is returned to the Aether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramu's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Wall, and Levin All now have been humbled by the bringer of light. I am the bringer of light. Sorry. The limitless potential of man. Hydaelyn's servant grows mightier by the day. Sorry. Yet she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times of the masses survive the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it enervates, the ardour empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. Ooh, who are you? Ooh, is this dude? Ooh, it's Sauron. La Habrea! Oh no, not him again. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by then their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. What is dead shall never die. Let's mix a bit of Game of Thrones in as well. There's far too many Ascians for my liking. We need a lot of crystal soul holder prison things. Ooh, what's that up there? That's not good. It's genuinely going to be bad. Oh lord. Okay, right. Yeah, there's a really great film. I don't know if anyone's ever seen it, called The Awakenings. And it's got Robert De Niro and Robin Williams in it. Great movie. And Robert De Niro plays a patient who has locked-in syndrome. So literally his mind is absolutely fine, but his body does not work. He can't talk, he can't move, he can't do anything. And Robin Williams plays a doctor who discovers a treatment. Incredible movie. If you haven't seen it, it's called The Awakenings. Just brilliant, great performances. Watch it. I guarantee you will absolutely thank me for it afterwards. Right, what does Minfilia want now? We've got 2 minutes before the ad break. Come on now. Now, the matter of Ramu has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, dear Wara. What do you want? It is a letter of thanks signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the tireless service to the realm. It mentions, in particular, the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mogulmog the 12th, may he rest in peace, Leviathan, and now Ramu. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. Well, you know, I've been busy. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I too must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties you have never once failed to answer my call to arms, or the game would not progress otherwise. You are a true hero, dear Wara, and Eorzea is that much the safer for your presence. I know, but it's okay. I'll do my stoic nod. Pray do not understand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in the realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own, and that is nothing to say of the beast tribes. Until we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over in our cause in doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. And I'm afraid, at that point, we need to go to the ad break. And we are back. Sorry about that. The ads are always necessary. Hope you don't mind too much. Right, so obviously what happened before, Minfilia was saying we've received a letter to say how wonderful I am as the bringer of light. You know, I'll take that, you know. And she goes on to say, of the sylphs of Little Solace who wish naught of conflict, of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there is Sid and the Fellowship of Noah racing to unlock the mysteries of ancient Alag, that we might be spared the horror of another Ultima weapon. Because that was bad. That was so bad. And of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us.
Oh, wow!
By which I mean our fellow scions.
God.
Oh, Froggy! Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? How's the head? I'm hoping it's feeling okay. Thanks for subscribing. Mwah. Oh no, mate. Have you got some drugs? Do you need some drugs? Darkened room, some water. Don't know really what else to suggest for migraines. Apparently there's a bit of your ear that you can get pierced, like here somewhere, which is meant to make migraines go away. You're on a double strength codeine. He's hidden the good stuff. Okay, well, I really hope you feel better. It's lovely to have you along. And if you just want to lurk in the background feeling sorry for yourself, that is totally acceptable, mate. Mwah. Feel better soon. Okay. Our fellow scions. I'm impressed you're able to type on double coding, to be honest. Thanks to their very many and very varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. We will have order. I'm just going to randomly say that now, just to cheer Azrael up. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming antecedent, given our embarrassing wealth of allies. I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Who is that? Oh, Alphino. Where you want to go? Going on holiday? Alphino, I take it the troubles in Uldar no longer require your attention. That was a subtle way of going, what are you doing here? There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organisation we discussed. Ah, I have a message for you from You recall the refugee girl, the one whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Oh, that's good. Yay! Nice news. Why, Alphino, am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you've left nothing out. Do you know, I'm loving this kind of like subtle little digs at each other between Minfilia and Alphino. Is anyone else loving these undertones? They are so funny. Dear Wara, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the Dorman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Okay, I can show off my new funky outfit to them. Okay, off we go. I guess we're headed back to Revenant's Toll. Right. How you doing, Freaky? I didn't expect him to be here. Don't yes, I believe he was my little... Hang on, let me look at my accents. Oh, yo, Zan! I remember now. Here we go. Look, it's Miss Diawara. She's back from her adventures. We heard you was off fighting primals, and they are some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Get in there. Okay. Are you all packed as well for your little trip away, Freaky, or are you leaving that till the last minute? Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our own Domain Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us today, Miss Diawara? Maybe you could show us how you fight the primals. What's all this commotion then? Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltonet. Did you know that Miss Diawara is back? I mean, I'm right there, dude. Just saying. So it would seem. Welcome home, Diawara. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. Oh, I'm gonna have to write him down, aren't I am known as Hoary Boulder. That's a great name. And this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the arts of combat. Ugh, I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. I feel like he talks like Will Smith, just a touch. Very French Prince of Bel... Not the French Prince of Bel-Air. That's a whole different show that I'm totally going to suggest that we should make. Tigger's done the packing so far. You just have a few bits to do. Ugh. See, Mr. Fran would literally leave it till the morning where we go on holiday and then just shove some stuff in a backpack. That needs to be a show for sure. It totally does. The French Prince Bel-Air. Anyway, let's go back to... That's really amused me. I'm totally going to write a synopsis. Anyway, and we were just asking Miss Diawara if she could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside her, don't you? For any of my American viewers, I hope you're enjoying this terrible accent I'm doing. Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly dangerous for you. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Diawara? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Hoary, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Well, mayhaps I am. I've got an American again, hang on. But what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What say you, Diawara? Would you consent to spar with me? I need to write these accents down. And Miss Killy is sat on my book. Do you think, Miss Killy, that I could write something here? Do you think that I could possibly have some access to my paperwork? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna write it this side. That's totally fine. It's really not helpful. Thank you, Miss Pussycat. Right. Right. Well, say you, Diawara, would you consent to spar with me? Stoic nod, obviously. Hurrah! We're to have a tournament! Come on, everyone, we must prepare our gear for an outing. So that's my Philadelphia accent. Oh, Tigger's going for a pick the next accent.
Why should the people listen to you?
Because, unlike some other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
Go on then, Tigger, what are we having for the next accent? Scottish, please. Oh, Lord above. Can I just say hail? If we got Callie with us tonight as well, no. Hail, I apologise in advance. It's gonna be terrible. So, okay. No pressure. No, right. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that, Tigger. I thought we were friends, mate. Oh, right, okay, here we go. Do try not to disappoint them. Don't worry about it. Oh, it's going to be bad. Have faith, Colton. Oh, I can't even remember what accent he's got now. Tough guy. Have faith, Colton. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make this a worthy contest. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Kind of like a knight. I'm thinking an old-fashioned knight. Let's hope we don't have to do any new accents anytime soon. Let's just hope that. Okay, off we go. I'm just trying to think of Billy Connolly in my head, and that kind of like Kevin Bridges. That kind of. Oh Lord. Oh dear. Oh no, oh look at the time. We haven't got long on the stream left. Where am I going? Who shall we have? Let's have Eclipse out, shall we? Come on Eclipse, off we go. Follow the path. Follow the path, Diawara. You know we only get lost otherwise. I think they're over here somewhere. There they are. Okay. What could possibly go wrong? I love it when there's a big tough guy and there's me and my book. It was good of you to agree to this, Diawara. I trust you are ready to begin. Oh, here we go. Level sync is in effect. Hang on a minute. Have I got Eclipse? No rush for the Scottish. It's good, I might need to practice. Here we go. Very well. Let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. They're not younglings, they're adventurers, don't you know? Ori, are you sure, certain, you wish to fight her alone? That is Diawara you face. I mean, my reputation precedes me, peeps. 'Tis a mighty book, indeed. The pen is stronger, mightier than the sword. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. I'm a legend, people. Without Diawara to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. It's a good piece of armour as well. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Oh, cool. Bring 'em on. Bring 'em all on. Hello? You haven't begun yet, have you? Who are you? Oh, more of the kids. Ida, what the... Who are all these people? Oh, that's Ida. She needs a princess. When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. That, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned Diawara's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Absolutely. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. Swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. He cannot. I just hate to break this to you kids, but no. We shall soon see. On your guard! I'll get my book out. Come at me, bro. Really? Already? Oh, dude. I think Mr. Boulder is already losing. It's not over yet, it can't be. Mate. I am hardcore. Oh, come on then, Coltonet. You go and get involved. 'Tis time I joined the fray. On your feet, Hori. Go on, Ifrit. Let's go play. Fight fire with fire. Burning down the house. Go on, Titan. No, I must admit defeat. 'Twas an honour and a privilege. Come on, Garida. Oh no, he looks hurt. He probably is. Why? Mr. Wire is so strong, but you can't give up, Mr. Boulder. Can't disappoint the younglings. Rah! Oh my god, he's a barbarian. I think I'm gonna rage! Never have I faced such strength, but the lesson must continue. It is your example I follow. Surrender not to the implacable foe. That was easy. You have bested me. I yield. I would. It's the best thing to do. Me and my book. Me and my book. That was incredible! She beat them both at the same time! I did, you're right. We know you couldn't lose, Diawara. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. I've got a new name. Bringer of Light, Guardian of Eorzea. Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I've much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. Yes, I am fabulous. I thank you. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're all welcome. Feel free to come and challenge me at any time. Impressive as always, Diawara. It is ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial powers. Prowess, even. And powers. All of the above. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is a most fitting title. I like that one. I like that. We need to get that crested or something. Do you recall when we first met? It was at the memorial service for the Battle of Carteneau. Yes, I didn't trust you then, Alphino. At the time, I was attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why Grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favourable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expanded towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue Grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. Say it like it is, mate. You know, don't hold back. 'Twas you who convinced me of the salvation of Eorzea was possible. I mean, now I'm the saviour, I'm the guardian, I'm the bringer of light. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to protect was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. 'Twas the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Ah, the spirit of people. Though he never put such feeling into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. Can I just say, Alphino's eye makeup is rocking. I too will endeavour to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Oh, I feel like it's Independence Day and he's got all stirring and stuff. All Jeff Pullen. Sorry. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. I pressed a button by accident. Oh. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat, and if effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians, is a new, expanded organisation that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organisation, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. We're going bigger, we're going bolder, we're going better. Okay. Because, you know, there's not enough to get on with Alphino. We need to invite more stuff into our lives. Right, here we go. Back to the Rising Stones. Who shall we have? Oh, let's get Artie out. The most handsome battle chicken that ever lived. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got to find my directions. I came from... Ooh, hang on a minute. Let's fly. Go on, Artie. Up. Good battle chicken. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Artie. That was very helpful of you. Off we go to the Rising Stones again. Not too far away. And later. Okay. How are we all doing? We all still awake? So yeah, what's everyone had for dinner tonight? You know I love a bit of inspiration. Oh, Tigger, how was your sea bass that you were going to have for Valentine's Day? Was it good? So, me and Mr. Fran, we got all snuggly and we watched the Super Bowl and we had lots of American snacks, followed by lots of brownie. It was good. You're doing good. The sea bass was amazing. It does sound amazing. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah. Good, you've just finished your wondrous tales for the week. Jolly good. And how are you getting on, Freaky? You alright? Thank you for coming, dear Wara. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must be ever one step ahead of the chaos. I like to be in the middle of the chaos, to be fair. What I propose is the formation of a new organisation, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. We had maple pork one today. Ooh, that sounds really nice. What did you have with it? Skill speed, tenacity, determination. Oh, we'll go skill speed. I think it's just a pizza. Ooh, pizza. Nothing that's not exciting. Pizza is always good. You can never go wrong with pizza, to be fair. Chips with seasoning and baked beans. Oh, that does sound really good. Yeah, that sounds really nice. Freaky, you need to level up to continue MSQ. Oh, go do some job quests and stuff. Right, what to see Alpha Node want to say now? He wishes to request my assistance. Of course he does. Of course he does. You see, if you get a good pizza, then, you know, you can't go wrong. See, Mr. Fran likes to order pizza, and what I do is I get him to order a slightly bigger pizza, and then I order pasta, and then I get the best of both worlds, because I get to have pizza and pasta, because pasta's my favourite, and invariably there's a slice or two left over for breakfast the next morning as well. Oh, mwah. What's everyone's best pizza toppings then. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th astral era, the leaders of the 3 nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. Do you know what? They do love to throw some difficult words in, just for me to like struggle with. Barbecue chicken. Oh yeah, good choice. Good choice. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organisation is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. See, it's interesting, actually. I'm going political just for 1 minute. So if you don't want to hear about politics, just check out this chat for 1 minute. From what I understand, one of the reasons that people were concerned about us remaining in the European Union is there was talk of there being a European army, and you know, people didn't want to have our English forces being controlled by another country. Is it interesting? You see, again, the game reflecting on real life. I love it. Pepperoni. It's not boring. Pepperoni's good. But you've kind of enjoyed jalapeno as well. Oh, you spice up that pepperoni. You hadn't heard that one. Yeah. There you go, you see. There was a comment about it being a bad idea to give, you know, certain countries of Europe control over military, given the history. But I shan't comment further on that, and let's move on with Alpha now. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. She's just checked, and you need to do Titan. Final Fantasy has absolutely no politics, with no way to compare to the real world whatsoever. Hail, there's a really good meme I like, not meme, gif I like, of from not How I Met Your Mother, from Big Bang Theory, where Leonard stands in front of Sheldon and behind Penny with a sign that says sarcasm. Basically, that's just literally played in my head after I read your comments. Love Big Bang, it's a great show. Right, you need to do Titan. Do you need help doing Titan, Freaky? Thus, I have been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation accorded to the Scions. It is my hope that the successful utilisation of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage its fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organisation under the authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. Oh, I'm not at that point yet. How dare you go so far ahead of me, Freaky. Outrageous. But as you yourself has witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. Not me, I'm the Warrior of Light. I'm the Guardian of Eorzea. I have so many titles. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wide range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. I'm just going to have a swig of drink. There's a lot of reading going on right now. Cheers. Right, there we go. Right. The goals of my proposed organisation and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the 3 leaders and gain their official approval. Oh, and you want me to come and convince them, probably. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey. and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. All he wants to do with the red tape. The stoic nod, naturally. Thank you. 'Tis reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and her discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Don't forget the guardian of Eorzea. Our first destination will be Limsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Last Sunday. I can return there. Right, so let us make sure that we're up to date with all our gear. There was a little comment in the chat that just made me think about that, so let's make sure we have. Yeah, everything's good. Off we go to Limsa. We're going home. Yes, so the French Prince of Bel Air. The French Prince, he go to LA he go to Bel Air in a yellow taxi. He had dice in the mirror. I amuse myself so much. It's good actually, you know, if you can amuse yourself, you'll never be bored and lonely in your own company. That's what I say. Alright, let's go and find out. No. Oh dear. I'm going the wrong way. I'm always going the wrong way. That's how I spend my life. Oh. Here we go. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Ah, there you are. I am ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with Admiral Bolfswin. While the Admiral and I are finalising permissive boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruiting process in earnest. I have of course endeavoured to spread the word of our organisation through various channels, but I believe a personal touch will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of this opportunity. As for potential members, it is of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter that we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. Cool. So, I need to go and talk people into joining us. Here we go. Upper decks. I need the lift guy. There he is. I think I went too high. I think I was meant to go to the pub. I've gone too high. I've gone too far. Oops. Go to pub. Always go to pub. I'm really sorry that we haven't had to speak to anyone new yet, and I haven't had to do the Scottish accent. Oh, it's going to be so bad. Right. Speak to recruits on the upper deck. Where does it want me to go? Oh, maybe I was in the right place. Oh, over that way. Over this way. Here we go. Oh, let's just jump over someone's table. That's not rude at all. I'm still going the wrong way. Do you know what? Having no sense of direction is like a skill, really. And yet I still can manage. Oh, the aft castle. Very nice. Still all Valentine's up. Very lovey-dovey. I wonder what will be next. Probably Easter. I would have thought. Oh, look how lovely this is. Is everyone feeling loved up? That's a whole lot of hearts going on. That's a whole lot of hearts. Oh, look, I bet there's a flipping Valentine's Day quest to do. We reckon that's the Valentine's Day quest person. Right. Anyway, off we go. We'll come back to that in a sec. Let's go. The missing member. Sounds painful. Roswin. Oh. Okay. Scottish. This is going to be bad. I blame Tigger for this. I apologise profusely in advance. Who in the bloody... Oh God. Scottish. who in the bloody hell's... No. Do you think you're talking to... No. Scottish. Who in the bloody hells do you think you're talking to? I don't even know what that is. It's definitely not Scottish. Oh my days, this is terrible. Who in the bloody hells do you think you're talking to, Drylander? That is not... That's northern of some persuasion. Hang on, we're going north. Right, I need help. Scottish. Who in the bloody hells do you think you're talking to, Drylander? That... I don't even know what that is. I'm a Scottish pirate. No, I'm apparently Liverpudlian now. I can't do Scottish. I'm a pirate. Not some sodden night. Oh. In shiny plate. I can't do Scottish. Oh, I need to practice. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Cavalian's door. Scottish. I can't do Scottish. Oh dear. I have... I don't know. Okay, we'll carry on trying. Over that way. Oh, hang on. Not that way. That way. Right, okay. Yes, I apologise to anyone from Scotland for that horrendous attempt. I'll go. We'll have another go. You can wince further. I don't know. Scottish. I don't know. This is why I don't like the choose the accent thing, because sometimes the accents just, you know, they come naturally. They evolve by themselves. Oh yeah, Hernanza sounds very Scottish. Okay. Still not the worst you've had. I think it possibly could be, to be fair. Okay. I don't know. A precursor to a Scottish. A precursor to a United Eosian Grand Company. I don't even know where that's gone. While I do admire the scope of your ambition, I've gone Irish now, which at least is Celtic, I suppose. Scottish. My responsibilities here at Deacon Vimelli's keep me close to the forge. I can't do Scottish. I think that I apologise just for trying. It's so bad. I have not the time to be traipsing hither and yonder across the realm. Should you require my skills and armour, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. Scottish. It's that war sound I need to get. Right, okay. Let's keep trying. At least I try. You're enjoying the range of accents. I am working my way around the whole of the British Isles and possibly some other places as well, so you know. Where on earth am I? There, so I need to go up and that way. Okay. Oh my goodness me. This Scottish accenting is wearing me out. Well, non-Scottish accenting. Oh, hi, the new. I don't think they even say that in Scotland, to be fair. Right. Oh yeah, if you, the Nightbot is just pointing out that if you are an Amazon Prime member, you can subscribe for free. And we would love to have you along if you need help doing the free subscription. If you pop it in the chat, the lovely tech support will help you through it. Because he's lovely like that. Don't tell him I said that though, we don't want him to get a big head. You're getting all sorts, I know. It's it's when I can't do an accent, I just work my way around until I don't even get there. Real. Money and Mickles make a muckle. Many a Mickles makes a muckle. I can't. What? Right, here we go. Hang on, let me have some coffee. I'm not sure that that's going to help. Maybe I need some iron brew. Iron brew. Right, iron brew. Well, if it ain't Diawara, I've not forgot an adventurer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. What is that? Yes to the Iron Brew. Monia Mickle Maxamuckle. You remember the old reel, don't you? We were formerly the company of heroes. 3 whistles at Bronze Lake. Aye, it didn't often I dragged my arse out to Limpsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare ye these days? That's not Scottish, I don't even know what that is. That's like talking through my teeth. Iron Brew. You're looking to put together a new crew. Top tier work. Ah, sounds like a right lark, it does. It does not sound Scottish though. That is not what it sounds like. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to practice Scottish for next week. Next time. What day are we? Thursday. For next week, I'll work on my Scottish, okay? My Scottish. Alright, lass, count me in. The heroes have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into my grave just yet. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna, you know. Right, we need to go to the Marauders Guild. Okay. Let's go find it. You're right. Oh, excuse me. Off we go. Off we go. Right, are we in like the arse end of nowhere? Many accents I can do. Scottish is clearly not one of them. Maybe I can't even do that. Maybe that's also a lie. Okay. Then hang a left. The stairs to the left. East away. This is so much easier with the little map, isn't it? Oh gosh, this is taking forever though. Let's sprint. Let's sprint a bit. Oh, it's because I missed the Aetheorite. Never mind. We can just do a nice little walk length and breadth of Limpsa. Take in the piratey sites. Arrgh. At least that's better than the Scottish, to be fair. I have been to Scotland and I can assure you they do not sound anything like what I've just sounded like, so yeah, that's good. Right. Oh, up the stairs we go. Where is this? I've not been in here before. Cavalion. An organisation with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity. I must say your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. Not very helpful. And then the last one was Disaway. Does anyone actually like Iron Brew? Just going off on a tangent. I quite like haggis and I like neeps and tatties and a whiskey cream sauce. All of those things, but I'm not a massive fan of Iron Brew. Right, here we go. Many mickle mix and Scottish. Master Alphanel's new organisation. Yes, I had heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. I don't know what happened to the Scottish. It went this way. It is with regret, however, I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limpsa must needs receive my full attention. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, back to Alphano in the airship landing. Right, so we need a Aetheorite crystal. There should be one render somewhere, surely. Oh, there's one this way. That's helpful. Where are you? Seriously, oh there. To the airship landing. To be fair, At least I know that I can't do the Scottish accent. Maybe you could try alright in the accent. Alright. Alright, that just... Alright, but that just sounds like chavvy Cockney to me. Alright. I don't know. I'll work on it for next week. Dear Wara, your recruiting went well, I trust. I am curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Limsa. Ah, a member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your age was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. Alright, no worries. I think it's just getting worse, not better. Alright, no worries. No, what? Oh, what? Oh, my life. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the elder Seer proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nephosia's altar. Okay. Shall we teleport? Or shall we... Yeah, let's just teleport. We've got... Right. Enough, Gil. Off to Gridania we go. No worries. I think we might need to give up on that. Okay, so off to the altar place, Conjurer's Guild. Okie dokie. So we went to a really nice pizza place once. It was a very expensive pizza place, and I made a pizza that was amazing. So instead of having tomato base, I had a pesto base with chicken, mushroom, sweet corn, all the cheeses, obviously, because you can never have too much cheese. But I think there was mozzarella and cheddar and something else. It was so good. So yeah, I highly recommend pesto chicken pizza. It's the way forward. It was amazing. It was also very expensive. But hey ho. My audience with the Elder Seer is due to commence momentarily. I should be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates as run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship counter as before. Fair enough. It was so good. Now, how does everyone feel about stuffed crust on a pizza? Do you like a stuffed crust with like the cheesy bits, with extra cheese? I've had a hot dog stuffed crust before. I've had pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust before. That was good. So yeah, there's plenty of good options. Love a stuffed crust, yeah, and you need lots of it just made a weird noise. Lots of dip. You love a stuffed crust. Who doesn't love a stuffed crust in their life? Only strange people. How do I get through here? Can I just jump? Oh, there we go. This is the way. This is not the way. This is the way. Yay! I am now the Mandalorian. Which is a great series, by the way. Pedro Pascal is a busy old boy at the moment, isn't he? He's popping up in everything. I love the fact that he literally looks like a tramp all the time until he's put on screen and he's got like a makeup artist and that behind him. Because if you look at him in interviews and stuff, he's like literally just looks like he's thrown on whatever he was wearing the day before that he's picked up off the floor. He's very chilled, isn't he? Very chilled. Oh, I say, look, there's a whole lot of love going on here as well. Look at all this love. Is everyone feeling the love? Laurentius. Oh, gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Could it be that you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Buscaron's. Yes, I remember you. Well, of course you do. I was beginning to wonder if jail had changed me more than I realised. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognised after my shameful conduct. The less said of my past the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy on reformed convicts? As matters stand, the wood whalers have naught more to do with me. This may just be the second chance I was looking for. Reverence toll, you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this, I promise you. I am a changed man. So, whoever wrote The Mandalorian and decided to add a Baby Yoda literally hit on a stroke of genius, didn't he? Or she? They. Because the whole world went mental for Baby Yoda, who now is still called Baby Yoda instead of Grogu. Okay. Right. Okie dokie, off we go. Where are we off to next? We are... where are we? There. Let me out. Where's the way? This is the way. Okay. Grogu is just the best. He totally is. Baby Fran has a Grogu that hangs from her car seat to entertain her in the car. It's just a Grogu head, so basically, actually, it looks like she's, you know, dismembered a Baby Yoda and just hung it from her car seat for entertainment. It's a bit like the scene in Beetlejuice. Okay, let's speak to Alien. It sounds adorable right up until I made it weird. Oh, I think that she's got an accent already. In fact, some of these people probably have, but I really need to put these in alphabetical order. Scouse. Oh no, that's Alamein, not Alien. Oh, she's going to be Scouse now. Grandfather, you must call it a day. No, she's now Irish, apparently. Let us return to the guild and rest ere your tormented back gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry, we were just... Oh, Diawara, isn't it? It has been some time since our paths crossed outside of Copperbell Mines. Why, you were barely more than a novice adventurer then. But look how far you've come. Mother me own tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome black wolf. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the rank of a new order? Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I've spent my entire adventurer career walking towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildur. Isildur? Hang on. Like, just saying, don't let him near any rings. Safely home. Cool. We're doing a bit better for recruits here, I feel. Do you not think? Right, onwards. And around this way. Oh, don't get stuck on a rock, Diawara. So what does everyone think of Alphino's idea to have a united military that's outside of the laws of each of the cities? You would offer this... oh, hang on. You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions. I am both puzzled and honoured by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young mistress, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought on this land. Oh yeah, he was the Hokkien Manor. As long as there can be individual militaries as well. Well, I think that's the point. There's individual militaries, but some people can be called upon to serve in the umbrella military. Where to next? Ooh, is anyone a Gavin and Stacey fan? I heard that they might be making another Gavin and Stacey Christmas special. I'm so excited. I really hope it's the case. It's probably not true. It's probably just utter rumours and rubbish. But it'll be so cool because obviously, hopefully none of you are going to think this is a spoiler. But basically, at the end of the last one, Nessa proposed to Smithy, and then we need to know what he said. Right, Singaled. 'Tis not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited, and this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organisation is more organised. Okay, well, that makes sense. And then back to the airship landing, which is just down this way, which is quite handy. Sprint. Yeah, I love Gavin and Stacey as well. Mr. Fran does not get it. He's not really a Gavin and Stacey fan. I don't understand why. It is very, very funny. Still, you know, you can't have everything, I suppose. I mean, he gets everything because he's with me. But we have to compromise when it comes to sense of humour. You know, he likes rubbish like Monty Python, and I like classy, educated comedy like Gavin and Stacey. Oh, I do make myself laugh. Does that mean that they've got something for me? Oh, I don't know. Right, back to the airship landing. Yeah, there's loads of good stuff coming out this year. My Big Greek Wedding 3. Oh, very excited for that. Love Actually 2. Very excited for that. Yeah, all the good stuffs. Do you know, I still haven't seen the second Avatar yet. And I still haven't seen... Oh, we've got an ad break going on, Pete, so I'm just going to pop you onto ads. I'll see you in 3 minutes. And we are back. Sorry about that, peeps. The ads are necessary. Good night, Hale. Lovely to have you along. Have a good day tomorrow. I hope that you don't have to get up too early, and whatever you have to get up early for is successful. Nightbot's just popping up to say that if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can subscribe to my channel free of charge. And if you need help to do that, just pop it in the chat and tech support will talk you through it. Right, let's find Alphino. There he is. And carry on. What's news, Diwara? For my part, the old Seer was most amenable to our requirements. A former woodwhaler and a seasoned adventurer. Our company will not lack variety, that is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Uldar while the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavour to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Off to Uldar we go. My least favourite place, but there we are. Uldar, Uldar. Okay. Right, the Royal Promenade. Hello, excuse me. Oh, I can't remember which one I need to be to. I think it's the Chamber of Rule. Usually is. Right, off we go to the Chamber of Rule. Do you know, I know I don't like Uldar, but I do like the music here. Oh yeah, it's up these steps, isn't it? Uldar, the gilded city where one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that the final leg proves as successful as the previous two. Might I suggest ascending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts? I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard. Probably not. Let us meet back here at the promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, dear Wara. Okay. Where are we off to? Gladiators Guild. Where even am I? I don't even know where I am. Right, Gladiators Guild. If we start with there, and then we can move our way around. Right, okay. Back to the Aetherite, I think is the best way. Gladiators Guild. No, either or, I think. That one I wanted. Sorry about the throat. This cold is just lingering and lingering. It's very annoying. Company chest. Somebody's left their company chest outside. That doesn't seem like a good idea, does it? Landaber. Aye, you'd be surprised what rumours drift down to Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours, and just how far I'd go to get involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organisation is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. You think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. Okay, well, that is not the case, I don't think. I just literally lost myself. There I am. So we need to go back that way, down the steps, and up this way. A company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entirely. Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next stall over, let alone the conundrums of a neighbouring nation. I'll take that as a no then. Right, where are we off to now? The Weavers Guild. Okay. Off to the Weavers Guild we go. This seems like a very almost pointless waste of my time after the whole, you know, I thought we'd be dealing with Teluki Adajuki or whatever his name was from last time, and instead I'm mucking about here. Yellow moon. That definitely sounds like a Oriental name. I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some new-fashioned manner of propositioning a lady? Well, I'm afraid you are wasting this time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day to you, miss. I said good day. Right, okay. There's some weird noises coming from in here. Let's leave. Okay, up here and then hang a left. This just feels like a time-filling exercise, you know, when you're like, I've got other things that I could be getting on with here. Oh, what a happy coincidence. Do you remember me perchance? I am Orson of the Church of Saint Aldamalandama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. Oh, and I must thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on dry bones less fortunate. A most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Tancred, wasn't it? Ah, 'tis new companions you seek then. Your proposed organisation sounds like a powerful force for good, but my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. Where's the last one? Gladiators Guild. Off we go. Where is this person? Oh yeah, Wilfred. Oh, Wilred. Not close enough. Wait, you're the lady who came to Little Alamigo looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be dead, and a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Anyway, that disaster really got me to thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realised how easily I'd been manipulated and vowed to make myself a more worldly man. So here I am. A company of champions? And you say it will take me to all corners of the realm? That sounds like exactly the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Alamigo. I've prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Cool. Okay, so we have one. Right, back to the Royal Promenade, which means I need to go back to my 8th right, which is Lord. That way apparently. Oh dear, Aura. What are we doing? There we go. Right, Chamber of Rule. We go back to Alpha now. Right. Swig of coffee. Oh. I've got to do actual work tomorrow. It seems most unreasonable. Right, Alpha now says. How fared you, Diawara? What hidden gems did the streets of Uldar offer up to your unrelenting gaze? So I tell him... Not a lot. A single Alamigan youth. Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part from the victories you yourself have won. Oh, I know. Thank you, Diawara. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. Stoic nod. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the documents signed, and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me taking from the next step. You are concerned by the syndicate's involvement, as was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinised and recorded. The organisation will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. As for the rumours and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea. There we go. No. Cutscene, cutscene. What are these little brown plain doobies? That's the Sultana. She's not a raisin. Rahuban. Ruban. I still like Rahuban better.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea.
If it works.
Well do I understand his impatience. Since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
I mean, and Alphino has proven himself.
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong.
It's alright. I will sort them out if anything goes wrong.
Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
That will not happen.
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them.
Fair.
As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies.
Well,
and what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Exactly, because I am good through and through. I am the Guardian of Eorzea, don't you know? I'm loving that title.
Yes, there is that, I suppose.
Well, I'm glad that you all have faith in me. That's quite nice, isn't it?
Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
Telechi Aladeji. I need to sort him out. He's on my list. Don't worry, love.
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, We lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
Can I just say, like, this whole Teleji Aladeji guy was the big thing on our last stream, and it's taken 2 hours for us to get back to him tonight. Sorry about that. Oh, she's cross.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing?
It's alright. Don't worry. I will sort it. I always do. I'm the Warrior of Light.
Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Smart people. They walk on the line. They walk on the line of being within the law.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Exactly. She must feel very betrayed. Must be very hard to be betrayed by the people that are meant to be there to support you. And on that cheerful, deep and meaningful note, I think we'll leave it there in Uldar. We're in a safe place. It's 11 o'clock, bar a minute. And, you know, I feel like that's a good stopping place. We have finished recruiting for Alphano. We've obviously did a fight, so we've got enough to get on with next time. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, as always. Let me just see who's on to raid you into. Oh, Neppy's about. Let's raid you into Neppy. So, I will wish you all a good night, a lovely weekend. Been fantastic, and yeah, look after yourselves.